So good evening and welcome to what will be the pre-ride briefing for Wantage, the next round. Firstly, we'd like to thank everybody for turning up to the Builth Wales Marathon, round 1 in Builth, despite the shocking weather and making it an absolute success.
Yeah, it went really well. We got to, everyone got round, enjoyed it, lots of smiles, lots of mud, lots of stuck vehicles.
Yeah.
Lots of people can't drive off road.
Yeah, a few towed in and a few towed out.
But all said, yeah, like you said, it was a really good event, and really looking forward to round 2 now. So.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. So weekend of 26th and 27th of May, Wantage Town Football Club.
Yeah, so it's going to kick off Saturday lunchtime, or just before lunchtime actually, 10:30 for the Hope for Women's Ride. Then the academy then Saturday just after lunch. So once the women come back, the kids go out to play then.
So that's the Hope Academy, that's the kids' skills session. You get to ride with Phil the Wheelie Pierce. If he turns up this time, he's been all rad and enduro and that now, so you know.
The event itself, the registration starts at 2:30 on the Saturday and that closes at 7:30. And then reopens again then at 7:30 in the morning on the Sunday, and then closes just before the ride starts at 9:30.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so and on Saturday night, of course, if you pre-enter, so if you're only coming to ride on a Sunday, but you come on a Saturday, so if you pre-register, you also get your voucher for your pasta party, which has been kindly put on by Talk, which has been a success. I think it was really good, protein-packed pasta. So yeah, it's proved quite popular. Yeah, and that's from 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's sort of tapering in. So instead of having like a mass start of pasta, it's going to be come and help yourself from 5 o'clock onwards.
Brilliant.
The other thing that's worth mentioning actually is if you've hired a bike off when you entered, if you can go and see the boys at Scott on the Saturday and get your suspension tuned up and the bike set up for you.
Pedals put on.
Pedals put on. Yeah, just get it all dialed in just before it gets too busy on the Sunday. So if you can get there on the Saturday, get it all sorted. They'll then lock it up and store it for you, but at least you know then you're ready to rock
jump
and
on
roll.
a ride on Sunday morning, ready to go. Any last minute faffage taken care of, because I know the guys get a little bit stressed, so that's all good. You mentioned in here, Dave, football, what's that all about?
Yeah, well apparently, so I went down for a recce last week and I had a meeting with the guys at the football club, and apparently there's a football match on Saturday night. I'm not sure, I think it's a Champions League or something final.
Oh, is it? Is that Chelsea Rovers versus Manchester Wednesday?
I think Accrington Stanley are playing.
Accrington Stanley? Who are they?
Exactly. But yeah, actually, the Champions League final is on. If you are interested, being cool mountain bikers, I doubt it. But anyway, it's on. If you want to watch it, it'll be on the big screen in the football club. So on to the main event, Sunday, round 2 of the Mountain Bike Marathon series. That kicks off at 10 AM, and the reg desk will close at 9:30. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time to park, faff, because if you're going to be turning up late, you're going to be the faffer. Make sure give yourself plenty of time, get your number board on, your bike's ready, signed on, and on the start line at least quarter of an hour before the start line. Yeah,
because it's quite hard, because obviously the natural access into the event arena, into Wantage Town Football Club, is obviously our exit out of the arena and onto the course for the event itself. So if you're looking to come in at about 5 to 10, no darts. We'll talk about course profile and the first 5k. So the first 5k will be led out behind the motorbike, well, behind the truck and the motorbike, and then you follow Dave basically along the road, and is it twice you cut back onto road?
Yeah, that's it.
Off-road sections, and then
so they're very fast roads, and actually we've got the local police helping us out on it, but they're very fast roads, and behind the motorbike you've got a little bit more vision, so yeah, it'll be nice and slow, so I keep you nice and bunched, and then as we hit the second road, before we go over the first of the 2 umpty tumps, it'll be, I'll speed up and let you spread out naturally then.
Excellent.
So we'll start with the mini. There's 30k, it's relatively flat. On the odd occasion when it isn't downhill or flat, there is a slight few climbs, but yeah, only 400 meters of climbing, and you get a feed stop at 19k. This is an ideal one actually for the family ride.
Yeah, definitely.
The half is 65k, 830 meters climbing, so very little climbing in that one as well. Split point for this one then, if you wanted to split, if you're feeling a little bit tired and you want to cut off to the mini, is at 18k, and you get 3 feeds on this one, 30k, 44k and 56k. And again, very little climbing, very fast, yeah, good fun. Some great views out there, actually, quite surprising.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And that's at 65k, so it's quite long, but
yeah,
with the minimum amount of up,
yeah,
should be more than manageable.
Pretty quick, actually.
Good.
And then the full full marathon, 82k. Yeah, 82k, so it's quite a bit longer than the built one, but actually I'm guessing it's going to be over quicker. Just over 1,000 meters of climbing, 1,100 actually. 2 split points on that one, 36k and 54k. And again, you get 3 feeds on that one, 30k, 60k and 72. But if you're on a good time and you're feeling good, it's downhill pretty much all the way from the 72 mark, so you might not want to bother stopping that one. But your call, really.
Cool.
Talking about the course, there's a couple of key things to note for this one. We've touched on it a little bit. There's some really fast roads which we're going to cross. So if there's a marshal or if there's a caution road ahead sign, just be careful. Just be careful because the roads are very fast and some of the visibility isn't great. So
yeah, eyes and ears definitely. I know from last year's experience as well, or a couple of years ago, I rode it myself on the on the Saturday, and you can hear motorcycles coming from a long way off. And there's a couple of points out there where they are wound full open, and so it's eyes and ears.
Yeah.
Listen to the marshals, respect what they say. They've got no powers over the traffic whatsoever, so they're going to slow you down, caution, stop. They're not going to tell you when to cross the road because that would be foolish. You make your own decisions, and I think certainly on one of the road crossings I got off my bike because it was safer pushing across, in all honesty. Yeah, word of advice, keep safe.
And especially if it says caution, just back off, have a good look, and then go. It's going to cost you seconds.
Yeah, and over 82k, it's not going to be.
Yeah,
you know, thing is, these aren't out on the course willy-nilly. We don't sign it, you know, caution, this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, you're mountain bikers, so you don't have to. Not like if you ride on the road, we have to put caution sign for every speed bump.
Yeah.
So take heed.
So talking about mountain bikers and not needing caution signs, there is one big thing we need to speak about on this course, and that is ruts. We have more crashes and injuries on this event, which I can't really get my head around, than any other one.
Yeah, considered there's no totally rad descents, gnarly drop-offs or anything like that, but there is a lot of front wheel, nose diving. Yeah.
So there's lots of ruts that the grass is quite starting to grow around them, so you can't really see what you're putting your front wheel into. So I'd probably say if you can't see what you're putting your front wheel into, don't put it in there, or just slow it down a little bit first.
Yeah.
You might get stuck in heat at the moment of this one, particularly you tend to ride in big groups in this one. So just keep the brain engaged, even though it is relatively easy. And it's quite chalky as well. So if you do go down, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, and it kicks up a lot of dust, so if it stays as dry as it has been as well, it gets very dusty, so if you're in a group, you're going to kick up a lot of dust, which isn't obviously good for your respiratory system as well. The other thing to chuck in at this point as well, the Ridgeway, which we use a lot of, is very popular with like horse riders and pony trekkers, dog walkers, extendable leads. I love this one because you do get a lot of the dogs over there, extendable lead, and person over here. It's not a good interface at speed. Jack Russell through the spokes is gonna ruin everybody's day, isn't it?
Exactly. So if there is someone coming and they obviously haven't noticed you, just give them a little shout, a polite call or shout.
Yeah, not oi, bike, hello. Or if you've got a road legal bell.
Yeah, exactly. Just give them a heads up if you can.
Yeah.
Because you will be approaching them probably quicker than you normally would on any other event.
Yeah.
So on to signage then. As
always,
orange arrows, as most of you would already know, but for those out there that haven't done our event before, orange arrows and nothing other than orange arrows. There are course splits, so with the half, mini and full change course route, there'll be a course split
like this, and then you'll have your options then, whether you'll go in full, half, or mini.
And at that point also, where it actually splits, the course split will be just before where it actually splits, there'll be a marshal then So if you are deciding to downgrade, or in the case of half to full, you could upgrade, the marshal will be there to give you a quick dot on the board to let us know what's going on, what route you're on.
Brilliant. Oh, while you're on about number boards need to be clearly visible as well. So we supply zip ties for the very good reason that you need to fix them to your handlebars and make that number clearly visible, and it also helps when you come back in. So a quick segue into that is when you do come back in, or if you don't. So we do still have issues with people who sign on Saturday, have too many beers watching the Champions League, Accrington Stanley versus
the local derby,
Manchester Wednesday, the local derby. Too many beers, enjoy the football, bit of heat stroke sometimes as well, hopefully Wantage, lovely weather. Decide not to bother going out in the morning. So therefore, we need to know that you haven't gone out, ergo, you won't be coming back. So we don't have to make those awkward phone calls, time consuming and worrying members of your family because we haven't heard from you. So if you do leave us, go out, enjoy yourselves. If you have to have cut short for any reason, mechanical, physical issues yourself, you must come back to the registration desk, to my smiling face at the end of it, and let us know that you're all safe.
There are, on your number boards, there'll be contact numbers for HQ and also medics. So if you need to ring to get us out there, or to let us know that you are pulling short or you're straight home, for example, if you live locally, you can let us know on that as well. So that's,
and details as well. If you keep a mental note of, perhaps how long it was since you passed a feed station, or use your Garmin for reference if you have.
Give us as much information as you can.
Always handy. Brilliant. Helmets.
Got to wear helmets. They're mandatory. Unfortunately, if we do catch you not on the course and not wearing a helmet, we'll have to pull you over and
beat you over the head.
Beat you over the head, and then pull you off the event.
Yeah. Also on here, bank holiday. So that means I'm on double time, which is great. But also that means lots of other people will be out on the Ridgeway. So that goes back to what I was saying before. It's a very popular part of the world. So respect other trail users. There will be other bikes coming in the direction against you. Guys who are out for Sunday ride, if they haven't got a number board on, they're not part of the event. Just be respectful, isn't it?
And a lot of the event routes are on byways over for this one. So obviously there could be motorbikes on there, there could be Land Rovers, or there could be just someone driving up to.
Oh, farm traffic as well. We had a big tractor last year, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could be farm
Massive
traffic.
Tractor.
Could be anything. To just expect that you're not the only. Even though we sometimes feel like we're out in the wilderness, we're not going to be the only ones out there. So.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. And the other thing is, as well as respecting other trail users and everyone else on it, remember the brotherhood of the mountain bike marathon series. Yeah, if someone goes down, crashes, don't just pick the front wheel up and ride over them.
Use it for grip. Not good.
That doesn't get rid of the ruts. That doesn't help.
No. Stuffing a body in there isn't going to help, is it?
Just if you can, just pull over, make sure they're okay. If they need any assistance, if they haven't got a tube and you've got a spare tube,
give it up, man. Give it up.
We can, probably sort you out at the end.
Yeah, and we have some great feedback as well, and some guys who've gladly handed over, quite an expensive multi-tool and stuff like that, and said, look, I'm not waiting for you to fix your bike, here's my multi-tool, I'll see you later, And that sort of thing is just, it makes my heart swell with pride, that's still going on out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to the days of a bottle of squash, jam sandwiches, all day on the hill.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So look after each other, and we'll all have an awesome weekend.
So the last point on here, litter.
Yeah, we do a really, really good job of that, and you should all be proud of yourself for that, but let's keep it up.
Keep it up? Yeah, absolutely. So see you on the 26th, 27th, bank holiday weekend. Yeah. Looking forward to it, Dave.
And one last thing, bank holiday weekend, we're obviously, campsites are always open until Monday morning, but specifically on this one, we're going to have a few sherbets and not have to worry about going to work next day.
Yeah, nice one. See you there.